Let's say you have that special shrub or flower in your yard that you'd like to share, or maybe just make more for yourself. Or maybe you want to get one of Grandma's hand-me-down plants. Well, you may want to propagate that plant by cutting. And by making a rooted cutting from the plant, you get an exact genetic copy. Let me show you how to do it. First, we need to take a cutting. A proper cutting needs to include 2 to 3 joints or buds along the stem. We are going to want to trim about 1/4 inch below the lowest bud. This is where the new root usually forms. Most leaves can be stripped off the top, but leaving some is fine as long as you trim the top half of the larger leaves. Second is to dip the bottom of the cutting in rooting hormone. This hormone can either be powder form or liquid. We stick the cutting into our moistened soil. Your soil should be extremely well drained, such as peat moss, sand, vermiculite, or perlite, or a mix of any of these. Now the final step. When you cut this stem from the mother plant, it is immediately drying up, so it is important to keep the area around the cutting very humid, so the cutting remains alive. You can do this by a misting chamber, like this small greenhouse structure with an automatic mister, or a small tray with a clear plastic dome could keep in the humidity with regular misting, of course. Most importantly, not all plants can be started from cuttings, but for the ones that do, it may take as little as 3 weeks or as long as 3 months, so don't be discouraged.